Good morning.
Hi.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Hey. So we're doing a slack pack today from Tanyard Gap back down to Hot Springs. I think tomorrow we're going to slack pack this other half that we missed of Max Patch to Hot Springs. We'll go into more detail about that probably with our closer today or something. But anyway, so we're going to take it easy. Still nursing injuries. It feels like the story of my life, but you know, just we felt it better to slack pack some and just see how it goes and all that. So but we're gonna do Tanyard Gap back to Hot Springs, like I said, and we'll definitely show you views and pics and all that good stuff. It should be a good little walk. We're trying to beat the rain, which is not until later this afternoon, so I think we're good.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we're gonna hike along. We'll show you some views and just see you down the trail.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching.
See ya.
Have a good day. Bye. Oh, the trees we see on the AT. Look at the rooted trees. Oh, look at this tree. Wow, that is a big booger. All these pretty little flowers are coming up. Look at this water source out from underneath the ground. That is prom. That's what you want if you can find one. Look at the pretty flowers. Look at the pretty flowers, Lizzie. Sorry, Walking Dead reference. Anyway.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. Sorry. We're laughing at each other. I mean, it's just what it is. Anyway, as you can see from behind us, no, we're at the Laughing Heart Lodge.
Yeah, here in Hot Springs.
Yep.
Just anybody wants to know where that's at.
Yeah, in Hot Springs, North Carolina, which the AT runs right through that town. It's a very, very small town. It's a great town.
So we're here, and we still have some lingering issues. We just can't get rid of as far as pains. I guess the body's just, needing to still get used to the miles and everything. So we did a Slackpack yesterday. We had somebody drop us off at Tanyard Gap and hiked back here to Hot Springs. It was about 6.2 miles. So it was very beautiful day, and there's a lot of great views.
It was a gorgeous hike. It really honestly was. Yeah. It went back into coves. A lot of, you'll see in the video that a lot of rhodo thickets and laurel, and then there was some open field exposures to the pond that a lot of people will probably recognize, that a lot of people film because it's a beautiful pond.
Yeah, they had 2 reflecting benches. I had to sit on both one and try to reflect, reflect why I'm doing this, I guess.
Why are we torturing our bodies? But anyway, but to go back to the whole Lemon Gap thing, so we did stay that night in Lemon Gap like we showed in the video. It was a great night. I mean, we didn't have not one single issue with any animals or anything, didn't hear anything all night long. So that morning I had come to the conclusion, I was like, look, heart to heart here, I need to figure out what's going on with my foot. So what happens is my foot will somewhat, quote unquote, regenerate overnight. And then as soon as I put the pack on, the added weight, it starts. I KT tape it. I've tried everything under the sun because I've had plantar fasciitis and heel spurs for many, many years, off and on, reoccurring. I did have cortisone shots. I think they lasted a couple of years. But that said, when it came back full force. So the problem I'm having now, I can deal with the plantar fasciitis. I've learned how to do massaging using my rheology ball, and using my hands to massage it. I can deal with that. Now it's moved up into my Achilles, and I'm having swelling on either side of my Achilles, and still painful, adding that to the heel and plantar fasciitis pain. So that said, we decided it would be better to go ahead and get a ride from Lemon Gap into Hot Springs, and just stay at the lodge for a couple days, and maybe do some slack packing. For those of you that don't know, I'll explain again. Slack packing is almost like just going for a day hike. You just take the bare minimal in your little packs or whatever. We use our regular packs normally, and just put bare minimal in it to last us throughout the day for the hike. And then my thoughts were, if we could do some slack packing in the area and just utilize that and have this like a base camp, and eventually like try to work up our strength, or my strength as well, or mainly work up our strength and try to see where we could go from there, and keep maybe adding weight to the pack a little more as time goes on, and just seeing how it goes, instead of trying to stress my foot any more than it's already stressed. Now my knees are still KT taped as well, but they're doing okay. They're doing the normal. Knees hurt from doing all the downs that are very steep and the ups that are very steep. So that's kind of normal until your body gets adjusted. So I'm not worried about my knees. It's no worse or anything. It's just my Achilles down through my foot. So that's kind of where we're at. Just, looking at slack packing for the next little while, and also throwing in some overnighters in between as well, because we do have this section coming up that we can slack pack a couple days, but 3 of those days we'll have to be backpacking it to get it done, and that's fine because we were able to look at it and just look at the logistics and see about breaking that down into smaller miles, and just play with it, see how it goes.
Yes, we do have a plan to keep us on the trail. You know, we
definitely.
just to you know, just to incorporate some slack packs and in between some other things, and just, you know, so we'll announce those plans. Like I said, we're in the planning stages right now of the areas we're going to do, but we're going to keep trekking north as best we can and just go from there.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is frustrating. It's very frustrating for me because, you know, we used to just go out and hike, man. I just hike. So it's frustrating to not be able to do that like we used to, but we're not the same person we were back years ago either. But in the same sense too, I have to keep reminding myself, and we remind each other, we're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're out here walking it, and how we're walking it, whether it be at this section or whatever, who cares? We're doing it. And we're doing it the way we want to do it. So that's basically what we said from the get-go. It was our adventure and how we wanted to do it. Is this a through hike? No. It might be a 2,000 miler. I don't know. We're going to see what plays out, but we're going to do it the best way we can do it in order to stay on the trail. But our goal, like I said, is to slack pack until we can get stronger, and hopefully my foot regulates itself out with continued massaging, taping, you know, caring and everything for it, and just going from there, you know, adding weight a little bit by a little bit, still doing 2-3 nights, you know, at a time, you know, but with low mileage, and slack packing in between where we can. So we feel like that might work. We've also got some other things that kind of planning to try to do that on the logistics of it, because it can get very expensive if you don't watch it, and that's the thing that we're trying to figure out. So what we're looking at doing could save us some money, we feel like, and actually make it more productive for us. So but we'll see. We're planning it now, and hopefully get it figured out. But we are planning a slack pack tomorrow, and so we'll, you know, video that just like we do everything else. But yeah, we'll definitely have more coming as soon as we get it all figured out. But I mean, until then, you know, just bear with us. And, you know, but if you have any more questions, and we loved the questions you had from the last video, and we loved the response and everybody being glad we were back. We're glad too, and very appreciative of you guys.
Yeah, very very appreciative of all the kind words and the encouragement, and the support. It means a lot.
It does.
And
it does. It means the world. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't bore you too much. But no, we'll try to put some fun stuff in there too. But no, we have thoroughly enjoyed the past few days. Just, you know, slack packing. Yes, that slack pack yesterday was phenomenal, and I can't wait for you guys to view and see what you think. There's some funny moments in there too, because sometimes when you're hiking, you got to come up with some fun stuff while those miles are being knocked down. So you'll see. But anyway, thank you guys once again. Absolutely love you guys so much. Hearts, and just stick with us. Yeah, we've got some adventuring to do. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you on the